it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I am up on the Cut to You blog today with this let me take a selfie cut file. So this is a great cut file. It has a title, it also has a camera, and this for the 14th of September, the prompt is a cut file. So how well does that work out for me? So this is the cut file I am going to use. Now, this is not a selfie photo. This is a foodie photo. So this is some really yummy shrimp at a tapas restaurant, TAPAS restaurant here in town. And so what I did was I backed the cut file and then I cut off the selfie word, and I also backed the camera. Now the camera has like that smaller circle you can see up there, but I didn't make my photo small enough, and so I decided I didn't want that aspect of the camera, so I went ahead and cut that out as well. And then I used my photo to back where that lens is. Now, I cut it out in a pattern paper. Same pattern paper I used to frame my layout. So I have a white cardstock, and then I just made sure when I cut it out on my Cricut that it was in the center of the paper, so then I could use the rest of it as the border. And I felt like the white background just needed a little extra something. So I decided to pull that lighter blue from the pattern paper, and I used a shimmers called Pull Me Closer. And then I adhered the cut file down with some wet adhesive because it's over mixed media, and honestly it was still a little wet. I was not waiting for it to dry. So I dug through my stash a little bit, and I came up with some of these wood pieces, and I felt like the colors worked really well. They had kind of that coral and the yellow and the blue. So I pulled a couple of florals and then that heart. And then these stickers are a Vicky Bouton collection. I want to say they're Wander. I didn't get this collection, but I got these stickers. I maybe got them at a give and take table. But they have several different little like food things. So like one says I'm here for the food, one says bon appetit, and it's got a knife and a fork and a spoon, and then another one says let's eat. So I'm going to use those. And then I did finish the rest of my title. I went ahead and got some kind of salmon-y. It looks much closer in person than it does on screen to that salmon color pattern paper. Because, yeah, looking at it right now, I'm like, that doesn't match. But in person, maybe it's a little bit off, but not much. Not enough to worry about it. Not quite as much as how it looks right now. So I have this sticker book, and it seems like it should be Maggie Holmes, but I think it's just some crepe paper. So I'm going to add a couple of florals, and oh, I forgot, on that Vicky Bouton sticker sheet, it has a tiny word sticker. It says tried that. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. So that goes on the camera, kind of where the flash is. And then I had some really old Chamel Flare, and it was like the perfect colors. and I put that in where the circle part is. So I guess that's like your eye hole. So I went ahead and put that in there. And then I added a flare, a chipboard flare from Pink Fresh, and it says love it. And I think that's it. So I really love how this turned out. I would highly encourage you to cut your cut file out in a pattern paper, and then use that the rest of that pattern paper as a border for your layout. And then definitely use some mixed media behind your layout and embellish it. Embellish the layout. Don't feel bad about sticking things on it. And honestly, you can change up the wording. So, like I said, this is let me take a selfie, and instead it is let me take a foodie. So you could say, first let me take a bath. First let me take, who knows? Come up with something. I love to know what you decide. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next time. Bye.